I try really hard to be a good kitty person. I try so hard to be a good person, but it's just so hard when everything is just so shit. I'm gonna try my best not to turn this into a hit piece, because the good news is that DOA is back, and I don't want to take away from that. But you know, it's kind of hard to be excited about a game that evidently is not being cared for that much. Koei Tecmo is doing what Koei Tecmo does best, and that's bury anything that's not Dynasty Warriors or Neo. Dead or Alive 6 Last Round got announced like a month and a half ago, and the only information we have about it is a new lighting engine, and the past DLC is free, which is cool, but God fucking damn it. A few days ago, we learned that they managed to renew the King of Fighters license, and Kula Diamond and Mai Shiranui are returning to Dead or Alive 6 Last Round as paid DLC. While I don't want to turn this into a crash out like I originally planned to, it's gonna be really hard for me to keep it together, because this shit needs to stop. It needs to fucking stop. Because from 5 to 5 Ultimate to 5 Last Round, we didn't have this problem. We had the opposite of this problem, actually. So let's compare 5 from 5 Vanilla to 5 Last Round and compare it to 6 Last Round, shall we? 5 Vanilla came out and introduced 3 new characters and 3 guest characters. Those characters being Rig, Mila, and Alpha 152, and Akira Yuki, Sarah Bryant, and Pai Chan from Virtua Fighter, respectively. The latter 3 characters being unlockables. I haven't heard that term in a long goddamn time. And then 5 Ultimate came out and brought us 2 more brand new characters. Well, 1 brand new character and 1 conceptually brand new character, but aesthetically wasn't much of a new character, with Marie Rose and Phase 4 and Jackie Bryant. And then Last Round rolled around and brought us Neo Tengu, Honoka, Raido, and eventually Naotora and Mai Shiranui. Now from 5 Vanilla to 5 Last Round, that is 8 new characters. Oh, I didn't even talk about Rachel and Momiji. So yeah, let's bump that up to 10. That's 10 unique new characters. Between 5 Vanilla and 5 Last Round, 10 new characters. Now 6 isn't out yet. There are still more announcements to be made, which is why I don't want to go full nuclear on the game quite yet. But the game is about 2 months away, and all we have confirmed is a new lighting system and 2 characters that we already paid for in the last game. And it would be, I would not care half, I wouldn't care a fraction as much if they weren't charging us for Kula and Mai for a second and third time. I'm gonna have to buy Mai Shiranui for a third goddamn time. Are you twisting my fucking nipples? And I have to buy Kula. Listen, you can like Kula, but she is like objectively not healthy for the game. She is as close to objectively toxic as you can possibly get. 9 frame jab, 11 frame mid, fucking full screen freezing bullshit DP, and unless they plan to hit her in the kneecap with a fucking Nerf hammer before she comes out, like, I'm not gonna enjoy myself. I'm just not going to. And there's a new lighting system for some stages. Some. They couldn't even be fucked to make sure the new lighting engine works for the entire game. I don't want to be a Debbie Downer. I really don't want to. And it's still pretty early on, which is why I'm not going full nuclear, but this is the most hype that DOA has ever had. Ever. Even more than when DOA 6 was announced. The DOA is more hype now than it ever has been. And in 2019, Koei Tecmo and Team Ninja pissed that opportunity away by fucking up DOA 6 and announcing that 2 characters that were already previously DLC, one of which should have been free because we had paid for her once already, is the best that they can do a month and a half ahead of the game's release. This is not a good omen for what DOA 6 Last Round is going to be. And I know I saw the don't talk to me about, I saw the tweets or press conferences or whatever, or the comments they made that DOA 6 Last Round is an appetizer, a quote-unquote appetizer for what DOA 7 is going to be. Can I just say I don't care? Can I be honest? Is it a hot take to say I don't care? Is that ungrateful of me to say that I don't give a shit? You're gonna charge $40 for what you think is an appetizer? DOA 6 Last Round is just an appetizer? Okay, release it for free. Release it for free. Oh, but Core Fighters doesn't count. You have to pay for the whole roster still. Release the game for free. All of it. The whole thing. If it's just an appetizer, and you really don't care that much, give us the whole goddamn game for free. No, that's not the case. They're not going to do that. They're going to charge us $40 for a patch. And there's going to be new original characters. They're going to usher in some other fucking bimbo from Venus Vacation, DOA Extreme, or they're going to bring back a legacy character that's going to kick our dicks in. They're going to bring back Ein or Ginfu early on or something, which I honestly don't even know how are they even going to work in that game? Now, is this the best they can do? Probably not. They're saving the bigger stuff for a later release probably, but this is just objectively not a good look. You announce the game, you stay silent for a month, and the best you can give us as of right now are 2 characters that we already paid for and a new lighting system, which Dead or Alive 6 was never a bad graphical looking game. The game never looked awful. The game's fucking beautiful. What, they expect us to get hype over a new lighting engine? Like, who cares? It's nice, I guess, but who gives a shit? Yeah, the game wasn't as satisfying to play as the other DOA games, but DOA 6 Vanilla was killed by shitty marketing. You can peddle out a shitty game, and as long as you market it correctly, it can stay alive. Look at Tekken 8. Game is dog shit, that game fucking sucks ass, and it's still here because they knew how to sell that piece of shit ass game. DOA 6's balance, the gameplay, was not the issue. It was always the marketing, and DOA 6 Last Round seems to be going through the same shitty marketing black hole that 6 Vanilla did. I genuinely hope I'm wrong and this video ages like milk, but this is not a good start. We need to, god damn it, please do better. Ugh. Fuck's sake.